Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. What I'm going to introduce today is flowing lightning that can be bound to the skin mesh, and it can produce sparks when it collides with objects in the game. Then you can also adjust the color. It looks like an electric tower. It's really cool. Now let's start making it. Let's create a new UAP 3D sample project first. After that, let's create a standard URP scene. And then let's check first. VFX graph is installed. Then take a look at the expansion here. Remember to click on it to have a GPU event. Okay, now let's create a new folder. We call it electric. Then create a new VFX graph file. Then we use a simple trail. We use the version is Unity 6. Start making the nodes inside. Don't want this? We replace single burst. Adjust the quantity we need. Now it's time to make the electric on the object. We'll split it into two parts later. One is the electrical current on the object, and it emits an electric current that collides with the ground, and it can be bound to the skin mesh of the object. Let it follow the movements of the bonds. We add an increment strip index on start. Let's take a look at the other parts. Delete the unwanted ones first. Now let's add two new functions. One is skinned mesh renderer. One is transformer. Let's put a model into the scene first. I have a character model here. Remember to take the read, right? Then we put the VFX files in. Bind it to the model. Let's put in the skinned mesh first. Drag it into the skinned mesh slot. Then add a VFX property binder. Then use the transform here. Find out which root bond of the skinned mesh is. Pull it in target. Okay, so it's bound. Next, we will set the position node. Add get skinned mesh vertex count. Here on the X we pull to the seed above. Then the Z is pulled to the lower seed. Both use random. Now add an sample skinned mesh. Change this to apply world root transform. Change transform to world. Then make our copy. Then change it to surface here. The upper and lower two are connected. Then we add two things here. One is the get particle index in strip. One is the get particle count in strip. Add a sequential line. Then the top index in strip is connect to the index. Count in strip connect to the count. Finally, connect it to set position. Next, we will add another add position. Use the set position. Then set its overlay mode to add. Add a total time. Add a random. Change its C to per particle strip. Then multiply them. The numbers don't have to be that big. Make it smaller. Add a get position. Add them. Add a Perlin Kill Noise 3D. Change the type to value. Let's add two more particle index and particle count. Then connect them to divide. Add a sample curve. This curve is used to adjust the change of electric line. Adjust the curve. Change its start and end vertically to 0. The middle part is 1. Multiply them. Adjust the value. Then pull this to add position. Let's add a set color. and size. Then I just found out that system have an error. It's down here. The particle index and the particle count units need to be changed. Change to float. Now it is correct. Then we can adjust it here. You can all try it yourself. It can be adjusted to make the lines more distorted. And here we shrink its y-axis. Let it get thinner. The color we changed it to bright blue. Let's turn it up a little bit. Now it starts to feel like electricity. Try again to see how it performs better. I added a spawn above before. You can remove it and see. So it doesn't erupt. Then connect it. So the electric comes out. Okay, so the electricity on object is done. You can move it around. The electric will move with it. You can try different amounts of spawn effects. Then we make the lifetime smaller. Make it flash faster. Okay. The electric part of the body is done. Let's do next. Electric emitted to the outside electric current that emanates from an object to the outside. Let's create a new spawn. Change this to the manual, then we all have to use world. Adjust the quantity. Then we add a set position depth. Let's add a lifetime. Add a set alive. Add a get position. Then we use a distance. Add a compare. Change condition to less or equal. Then connect to set alive. Then the update particles. Let's add a trigger event on die. Add the output. You can take a look. There are many scattered spots on the surface. That location is what we need. Add a GPU event. If you can't find the GPU event, it's just that the options you are not ticked. Now we're going back to here. We need this area below it. Copy the following area. Paste it here. Put the previous initialized particle strip below. Then connect it to the GPU event. Then we can see it generate new lines. Then we have a few options to change. Adjust the lifetime and quantity slightly. At a set position. Then select source here. There are several blocks in the previously copied part that need to be modified. Remove its start node. Add a gap position. Now we can see the electric shootout. Then the following one. I just didn't copy the particle count part. Add a new one and connect it. Then the unit remembers change to float. So we can see it already has an outward electric. Take a look at the hole. Then remove the original output. I'll add another one here. Set color over lifetime. Let the electric kind of fades in and out. Adjust the color too. Also adjust the brightness. That's done. Okay, now we're going to do sparks on the floor. Sparks from collision with external objects. Add a trigger event on die. Same as pulling out a GPU event. Remember choosing world. The number of sparks should be set a little more. Position is set to source. And direction also uses source. Then add set position shape. Use sphere. Change composition to add. Change position mount to volume. Adjust the radius smaller. The feeling of letting it erupt from a circle. Set lifetime and size. Then we add a velocity from direction and speed. Add a gravity in update particles. Then connect an output particle. You can see small debris on the field right now. Let's change the texture. Change to this small texture. Let's adjust the launch direction. Then adjust its size. Let's shrink X a bit. You can see that its particles are finer. Let's add one here. Set scale over life and use by speed. Set the channels to Y. Add set color. Let's paste the previous color directly. The color is the same. We can see small sparks on the ground. Let's add a linear drag. Then next we add a collision. Use depth buffer. After adding, you can see that it has a collision relationship with the surface. And then we set the bounce. And friction and so on. After setting this, sparks don't just collide with the floor. It will collide with anything in the scene. It will react when it encounters an object with a collision. Okay, so now we see that it's actually done. Let's put a ball comes in. You can see sparks coming out of the sphere as well. Objects with collision bodies within the range will react. Then try drag it. You can see that the electric still moves with the object. Then we can add a color. Use this connect to all color in editor. Connect the color of the electric on body and the external electric, and the color of the spark. So we can adjust the colors of all three at the same time. See what color electric you want to make. You can turn this off. It just leaves the lightning on body. It depends on your needs. Okay, that's it for this tutorial video. I hope you'll enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel if you like. If you want to download the sample project, you can go to my Patreon. Thank you and see you next time.